Hi, I'm Lori Grunin, Senior Editor for CNET, and this is the Sony Alpha DSLR A500. Out of the 5 consumer models in Sony's DSLR product line, stuffed into the rather tight price range between $500 and $750, the Alpha DSLR A500 is probably the biggest value of the lot. It has the best photo quality, good performance, and the tilting LCD. It's identical to its upscale sibling, the A550, with 3 exceptions. It has a lower resolution LCD, a lower resolution 12 megapixel version of the sensor, and it lacks the A550's no focus speed priority continuous shooting mode. The A500 is heavier and bulkier than its lower end siblings as well as its competition. While it feels solidly built, its plastic housing leaves a cheaper impression than similarly priced models. Usually on DSLRs with buttons on the top right, they're placed forward enough to easily reach with your forefinger. On the A500 though, they're set closer to the camera back where you can't comfortably reach them with either your thumb or your forefinger unless you lower the camera. The function button on the back pulls up drive mode, flash settings, autofocus, ISO sensitivity, etc. But the switch you use to navigate them feels a bit too flat without enough tactile feedback. Compared with its standard display, the graphic display is intended to provide an educational view of the relationship between shutter speed and aperture, as well as the effect each has on stopping action and depth of field. It doesn't have as flexible a design as a flip and twist articulated LCD, but Sony's tiltable displays are nice for shooting at odd angles. The A500's display is otherwise pretty comparable with everybody else's. It's not bursting with novel features, but the A500 does have a couple of interesting capabilities. There's Auto HDR, which snaps 2 sequential shots at different exposures and combines them into a single shot with optimal highlight and shadow detail. Though the A550 and A500 have very similar noise profiles, the A500's photos have much better color accuracy. And in fact, the A500's JPEG color accuracy is a lot better than most of Sony's other consumer DSLRs. The camera still doesn't offer a natural or accurate color mode or a way to strip out all the color enhancement for JPEGs. It also performs better than the A550, though it's still not quite as zippy as the class-leading Pentax KX. But the A500's quirky design and interface leave the otherwise nice mid to entry-level DSLR lagging just a little behind the rest of the pack. I'm Lori Grunin, and this is the Sony Alpha DSLR A500.